Today, 2022, from number 11. Let's go for it. Universal Magazine, Knowledge and Pleasure. Following question. What number is that whose quarter shall be 9 more than the whole? So the number is that whose share, a quarter shall be 9 more than the whole. Quarter of the number shall be 9 more than the whole. Like this. So x equals negative 12. 12, three similar right-angled triangles. So 2, 2 by Pythagorean theorem, 2 square root of 2. As the first one was isosceles triangle, so second and the third, all triangles are same. So here this is 4 and 4. Then we don't need to go for here for square root of 2 because the question is asking about the area only. So this area is 2. And this is the second one, 4. The last one, 8. So together, 14. How many sets of 3 consecutive integers are there? Sum of 3 equals their product. So when they ask about the 3 consecutive or 5 consecutive, like odd numbers of consecutive integers, then it's better to set the middle one as x. Then we can set the previous one, x minus 1 and x plus 1. Consecutive integer means like a continuous integer. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 101, 102, 103, like that. So each consecutive integer has difference of 1. So x minus 1, x and x plus 1. So now we can set sum of them is equal to their product. So here 3x, so 3x minus x, x minus 1, x plus 1. I want to factorize it, x, 3 minus x minus 1 and x plus 1 equals 0. X minus 1 and x plus 1 equals x squared minus 1. So x, 3 minus x squared minus 1, which is x 4 minus x squared. So x can be 2 or negative 2 or 0. Let's check. For example, if it is 2, then the 3 numbers is 1, 2, 3. So altogether 6 and product of 6. So this is correct. Negative 2 is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. So when we add them together, negative 6, and when the product also negative 6. So this is correct. So if the middle number is 0, then negative 1, 0, 1. So when we add them together, it's 0. And when we product them together, also 0. So 3 of them all can be the answer. 14. The number pyramid. Each cell above the bottom, sum of the number 2 cells immediately below it. Okay. So which means, for example, this is A, B, C, D, then A plus B, B plus C, C plus D, A plus 2B plus C, B plus 2C plus D, A 3B, 3C, D, something like this. So all integers, 3 numbers on the second row all equal. A plus B, B plus C, C plus D all equal. And all integers. let's say A. C plus D equals A. But in this case, this should be same, right? Because A plus B equals A, which means A equals large A minus B. The second equation also gives B equals A minus C. So B equals A minus A, also A minus C, which means A and C should be together. And if A and C is together, A plus D equals A. So, I mean here, this is A. So this and this, when we compare both, both equations together, then we can tell B and D should be same. So A and C and B and D are the same. So we can make it A, B, then A plus B, A plus B, A plus B. Then 2A plus 2B, here also 2A plus B. So here 4A plus B. So top number is multiple of 3, multiple of 4. We don't know about 3. So here, this should be true, because A plus B is already integer as it is given, and we multiply by 4, so it is multiple of 4. Number 15, reflection in the line L. So reflection means we can put here 5,3 and 1, negative 1. So reflection means in the middle of these two connected line, here it is passed as a perpendicular line. So this one, so when it becomes perpendicular, we know the slope is negative reciprocal. So between 5,3 and 1, negative 1, the slope is 5 minus 1, 3 minus 1. So the slope is 1. So this perpendicular line should be have negative 1, negative reciprocal. So let's say those 3 cannot be the answer. And the midpoint should be passed by that line. Midpoint is like average. So 1 and 5, average is 3. Negative 1 and 3, average is 1. So this line should pass 3,1. So one of these, this one passes by 3,1. So the answer is number E. The next one, number 16. What is half of 4,2022? So 4 power of 2022 over 2. But because this is different base, the upper one is 4 and the lower is 2. So we just make it identical. Like 4 is square of 2 over 2. So we can make it 2, 4, 4 over 2. So when it's divided by together with the same base, we already know the rule of the exponent, and we can subtract them together. So 2, 4, 0, 4, 3. And 17. First figure touching circles 1. Second figure, okay. So we need to outer band. So which means this is kind of not perimeter, it's container. So this one, this and this can be the circumference of one circle, because the left side is half of the circumference and the right side also half. So this is a one circumference. Let's make this a circumference. No, sorry. Before that, we can set this radius r. So the circumference is 2 pi r plus this one r, 2r, 2r, and r. So from here to here is 6r. So altogether 12r. So this is x. And from here to here, this is 2r, 2r, so 4r, 4r, and 4r. And also here, 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 when it comes to the symmetricity, we can think those are all same and they make one circle. So this one also 2 pi r plus 12r. So they are same. We can tell. Let's continue the number 18. Percentage profit he made was numerically same as cost. So he bought his horse at the first stage with a price of X. We don't know. It is X pounds. And he made profit of X percent. And it was 56 as an income. So here it was X. He paid X and he made a profit of X percent and it becomes 56. So here X 100 plus X becomes 50,600. So X squared plus 100X minus 56. 70, 80, 240. Yeah. So we make 140 and 40. Plus minus. So X plus 140 and X minus 40. So maybe the first stage, at the first stage, he paid 40 pounds to buy his horse and he made 40% of profit. And the sector radius 6 and length 10, area of the sector. Okay, the sector area, that formula is, before that we need to see the length formula first. 2 pi r, this is the formula of the whole circumference of the circle. So, but we want to know only this part, like this arc part, as a part of the circle. So the whole circle means 360 degrees. And now we have only theta. So this made 10. And we know the r is 6, so 12 pi. So theta is a 300 over pi degree. This is how we know. And area of the sector has same concept, like the whole circle has the 36 pi divided by 360 and theta, the ratio. So this one, pi over 10 times theta. So it's the 630. You know, actually there is another formula for the sector. This one, we don't need to go through this angle. Area is 1 over 2 or L. So this R is radius 6. L is the arc length 10. So here, 1 over 2, 6, 10, made 30 again. 5 integers, the mode is 2 more than the median. The mean is 2 less than the median. So let's set the median x. Then must be x plus 2 and x plus 2, because it should be mode, so it should have the most numbers. And we don't know what is the smaller numbers, so let's assume that this is like ascending. So A and B should be less than X. And here we have one more hint about the mean. So A plus B plus 3X plus 4 over 5 should be X minus 2. So A plus B plus 3X plus 4 equals 5X minus 10. So A plus B should be 2X minus 14. Then in this case, this is the largest possible value. So we need to make X plus, we need to make this, the interval, the most largest. So here, if B is close, as B closer to X as much it can be, then A could be the farther from X. So here, let's see, B can be X minus 1. B cannot be X because if it is X, then X also be a mode. But this one has already mentioned mode is 2 more than a median. So B cannot be X. So the smallest possible, largest possible B here should be X minus 1 because this is ascending sequence. So when B is X minus 1, A is X minus 13. So the range is calculated by the difference between maximum and minimum, X plus 2 minus X minus 13. So the largest possible range could be 15. And number 21, here the fraction of the larger semicircle shaded. This one is 2, 2, 2. We don't know this radius R. As the larger semicircle has the radius of 2 by the Pythagorean theorem, so R could be root 2. So the larger semicircle area is 4 pi over 2 minus, we need to subtract the smaller semicircle, so 2 pi over 2. So 2 pi, so it's pi. But it asks about the larger semicircle fraction. So larger semicircle has 2 pi. So actually the shaded part is pi over 2 pi, so 1 over 2. Number 22, the rectangle with the 4 smaller rectangles, perimeter, largest, smallest, 28 and 12. So here 28, here 12. So integer side lengths. This, let's say x and y, a and b, then x, this is 2 by 14, this is 2 by 6. So a plus b should be 6, x plus y should be 14. The question is about the possible area. So area is x plus b times y plus a. Let's reduce the variables from here. A equals 6 minus b. Here y equals 14 minus x. Then x plus b. 14 minus x plus 6 minus b. X plus b. And 20 minus x plus b. So which means a is the multiplication of two numbers which has a 20 difference. So here we need to 20 difference. It's not 20 difference. So let's, for example, this is 3, by 30. Let's say this can be large W, then this is W times 20 by W. W and 20 by W. For example, 5 times 15, something like that. So the sum is 20. Now it's clear. So sum should be 20. So 92, 4, 23 times 4. No. 94, 2. No. 96, 12 times 8. This is the answer. Of course, we can find the 24 times 4, something like that, but this is not the sum of 20. So 98, 2 times 49, 7 times 14, which is not true. And 23. Two squares are drawn rectangular hexagon. If you already studied the Pythagorean theorem, you may know the ratio of some special triangles. One of the most special triangle has the degree of 30, 60, and 90. This is special, and we know the ratio of all the sides. So for example, if this is x, then the opposite of 60 is x squared root 3. And the opposite of 90 is 2x. So because this is a hexagon, if we put it like this, we know these all triangles are equilateral triangle which has 60 degrees on each angle. So here, let's say, for example, this is 2, not 2x, this is 2. And this is 1, and this is square root 3. So here, this is 2, and that side is square root 3. So this part is 2 minus square root 3. And it is 2 parts, so 2 times 2 minus square root 3. So this is the length of the rectangle, shaded rectangle. And the width is 2, so times 2. So this one, number 24. Cherry pie cost 2 apple pies. Blueberry pie cost 2 damson pies. Cherry pie and 2 damson pie cost same apple pie and 2 blueberry pie. So this is what it described. One of each type of pie, A, B, C, D. So following could be the amount of spent. Let's see. So here, C equals to A, B equals to D. Let's put A and B here to reduce the variables first. So 2A plus 2D equals A plus 4D. So A equals 2D. Okay, so A is 2D, B is 2D, which means A equals B. Okay, and C equals 2A. So C equals 4D. So A plus B plus C plus D. A equals B, which is 2D. 2D plus 2D plus 4D plus D. A equals 2D, B equals A equals 2D, and C equals 2A, which is 4D, D equals D. So this is 9D. So all cost integer number, so which means he need to pay the amount of money which is multiple of 9. So among the options, only this is the multiple of 9. So this is the answer. So number 25. Arvita planning a garden patio to the mate. Identical square paving stones laid out in a rectangle, measuring X stones by Y stones. She finds she added the border with one stone, so like this, with one, something like that. Then around the patio, then area of the border is equal to the original area of the patio. The area of the border, this is X plus 2. This was X, this was Y, and this, Y plus 2, and this is X plus 2. So the area of border is X plus 2 times Y plus 2 minus XY. This is equal to XY. Let's expand it. 2y plus 4 minus xy equals xy. 2x plus 2y. Let me do it. Let me leave only 4 here. And xy plus 2, minus 2x minus 2y. And I will factorize it a little bit in try to factorize it like a little bit strange way. So here, when I factorize with x, y minus 2, so I will make y minus 2 here, just to make it. So here, there was no 4, but I added 4, so I need to do it on both sides. So this is 8. So now this is factorized. X minus 2 times y minus 2 equals 8. But here, X stones and Y stones. So X and Y is the number of stones. So we call it, we can say those are integers. So number 8 can be expressed 1 by 8, 2 by 4, 4 by 2, 8 by 1. But x minus 2 can be 1, okay. 1, 2, 4, 8, which means y minus 2 also can be 8, 4, 2, 1. So the possible values for x, there are 4 x's as of possible values.